How to instantly become better at emailing your list and your database. So, my name is Tess. If you're a real estate agent and you're trying to you know that you need to communicate with your database and your email list, but you really are at a loss of what to say and how to become better at effectively communicating with people to get those open rates higher and those unsubscribes down, I'm going to give you a couple of tips in this video. I was making a lot of the same mistakes that I see a lot of you guys making as well with your emails. So most real estate agents are just not taught about email marketing. I was in the same boat. I was sending out templated newsletters. I was advertising my office listings and giving people information that was boring or diluted and what a lot of other real estate agents are doing out there. So I wasn't really standing apart from other people in my marketplace. So this applies, a lot of these tips apply to social media as well. But what most realtors are doing is they're focusing on the sale. They're focusing on just real estate listings, future listings, upcoming open houses, what they can do for you. Yes, I'm in sales. I sell real estate. Do you want to buy and sell? You're focusing on yourself, what you can offer, as opposed to what people want to hear about. So, in focusing on booking appointments, the sale, closings, etc., you're just hammering people with your sales message, and it's turning a lot of people off. So, there's two things I want you to focus on instead of that in your emails, in your content, in your social media posts, everything. I want you to focus on two things: interaction and connection. So in order to get people to interact with you and not turn them off, you have to try to eliminate your pitch a lot of the time. People know that you're in real estate. People know that you sell real estate. They know that if they want to buy or sell, they can book a call with you. You want to have calls to action in your material, but it can be like a soft pitch, provide value, then give a soft pitch of a way somebody can learn from you further, or you can answer their questions about their specific situation further. But if you're leading with just solely trying to have an interaction with people, giving them value, and then offering to help them further along in their process, then you're never going to turn people off as much as if you are just straight pitching them in every single email all the time. So most people are trying to pitch or close or book that appointment in 99% of their material, and they're turning most of their prospects off. So how can we gain that interaction with people and that connection with people? That interaction will lead to a connection because they'll see you as a trusted advisor as opposed to just a salesperson. So here's some tips for me in order to increase that interaction and therefore increase that connection. Ask questions of people, genuine questions that you want to know about, and really listen to what people are asking you, and make sure you follow up with everyone that DMs you or responds to you with a personalized response and helpful answer to their question. So ask questions from people. Don't just make it centered and focused around yourself and what it is and your business and your services and what you're doing and what you're selling. Never send unsolicited links is my second tip. And this, I guess, goes more for social media, but don't just email people you don't know that haven't opted in on your email list. Don't do that. Don't add people to your email that haven't given you permission to do so. That's a huge no-no. And on social media, don't just send people links to stuff or invite them to book a call with you, or try to just blast them with information that they never asked for. It's going to turn people off in the same way that door knocking turns people off, in the same way that cold calling turns people off. Yes, it's a numbers game and maybe you could have some success with it, but in terms of marketing, it's a no-no. Okay, my third tip is make it personal. We act different. It's weird. It's like we act like not ourselves a lot of time in our marketing online, where we speak differently in very professional language that is not conversational. It doesn't relate to people, and we're using a lot of terms that may make us think that we're sounding good and smart and professional, but it's really just not helping create that connection with people because it's very businessy language. So make it personal, give people the inside scoop to your business, what's going on with you. Um, you can add personal anecdotes. I love when people email like personal opinions on what's happening. Yes, XYZ might be happening in your market that week, but what is your personal take on it? What are you seeing with your clients? What are you seeing with deals that are happening? People love to hear that stuff. My tip number 4, I guess we're at, is make the email seem like you're just speaking to one person. That's why I don't think newsletters, templated emails with a ton of flash and graphics and colors and things like that don't convert as well in creating that interaction, because it feels very impersonal. And if I'm getting an email that is just generic and I know it's being sent out to a ton of people, it's not making me want to open it. It's not making me feel like it's specially for me. So try to make the email seem like it's from you. And you can do this by, I think plain text emails are often the best, and make sure you personalize who you're writing the email to. And when you're speaking a language first person, you're only speaking to one person at the other end. You're not speaking to a whole group of people. And my next tip is just to use posture. Show up for people like you know what you're talking about. You're the authority in your marketplace. You're the expert. And don't, in promoting yourself, feel free. I think the best way to do it and create that posture and make people see you as an expert is providing those testimonials or cases where you've helped people solve a problem that you're the recipients of your email or your social media posts are maybe going through that same problem right at that moment. So give them examples of how you've helped people time and time again overcome those problems. So if you're seeing something in particular going on in your marketplace and you want to give them a specific anecdote to what you're seeing, make sure you position it in a way that you are a problem solver, you're an authority, you know how to handle things, you know how to overcome problems, and you're the expert that they want. So if you position things in those ways and use those tips that I'm giving you, you will instantly become better at 99% of the other realtors that are sending out emails these days. And you are going to help, you're going to increase your interaction with people and your connection with people. And that is what we know people need in order to take that next step and want to work with you, is increasing that know, like, and trust factor. And so I hope you enjoyed these tips. And if you utilize them in your business, it's going to make you so much better right away. And if you got value from this video, please share it with another real estate agent. And feel free to grab my report, the 3 ways to generate quality real estate leads online. You can get it at tesskeefe.com/leads, or you can grab it in the link below.